Good morning, planet Earth. It is November 7th, which is technically the day after, well, it's 3 in the morning, on November 7th, which is the day after the presidential election in the United States. I was multitasking tonight. As most of you probably know, I was a political science major at one point, and I have an avid interest in politics. With the possible interest of doing it myself at some point. And so I was watching the votes come in for the election, while also doing my PSET, because you can't really just give up a night of possible work to watch an election, as much as I might like to do that. So tonight I was working on 18440, which is probability and random variables, which you can see on my whiteboard behind me. And I wasn't very productive because I was watching the election, mostly. Another amusing side note is I actually tried to start this PSET 2 days ago, and did a few of the problems, and discovered that actually I'd done the wrong problems. And then the next few problems, I was like, oh, I can't do these. We didn't cover this. What is this? I don't understand it. And it turns out that those were also the wrong problems. So basically, I just did nothing correct with respect to what problems I was supposed to be doing. But upon discovering the correct problems to do, I did them. So that was good. So as I'm sure you are probably aware, Barack Obama has won re-election to the presidency. And it looks like he's going to take the popular vote also. Although personally, I still believe the Electoral College should be done away with. I don't think it serves much of a purpose, honestly. And it makes it so that in states like Massachusetts, where I live, if you vote for, really in any state though, it's just Massachusetts is a good example because it always goes blue, always votes Democrat. But if you live in a state that allots all of its electoral votes to the winner, then if you vote against the person, your vote doesn't really count at all. So I think that's unfortunate, and that's not what we should do. We want to encourage people to vote. In a democracy, electoral college is less than the standard of democracy we should be striving for, I think. So I will be heading to bed, having watched the presidential election and also the state races, which I am interested in. And tomorrow I'll be waking up and doing more of this PSET, probably finishing it, since I didn't get through a whole lot tonight, what with the election and all. Yeah. 11129, no, STS-003, The Rise of Modern Science, had a paper due that I turned in recently. Today there was a paper due for 11129, which I woke up at, so my class was at 4, I woke up at about 1, and thought about it a lot, and started probably actually writing the paper at 2:12, I believe, and finished it at 3:07, which gave me just enough time to go and grab my leftover Domino's pizza from last night, have 2 pieces for lunch, take notes really quickly on the chapter of reading we're supposed to do, and then dash off to class to take the quiz on the reading, which I had just done. So that went well. It actually did go pretty well, which was nice. I've discovered the key to passing these exams, these quizzes, is to just write down all of the subheads. And if you understand generally what that subhead is saying, for example, I don't know, active guidance. which I made up. But if you know what active guidance is, then you don't have to read the 3 pages describing examples of active guidance and what active guidance is, and etc., etc. So that is the secret to success, at least in this class. Hopefully no one pertaining to this class watches this video. Oh well. Yeah, so one thing that I've noticed this semester is I do miss physics. And 18440 is I really enjoy the work for the class. I love doing 11129, which is the education class, and the observations I do. They're all great. The teacher I'm observing is fantastic. But I do miss 18440 as the work for that class is probably the most fun, just because it's technical, it's mathematical, and I really miss doing that type of work. 512, the organic chemistry, I'm not a fan of. It's not physics, not math. It's different. I don't really like it. Glad I'm not a chemistry major, frankly. So I'm looking forward to next semester, where I'll get to take. I'm going to sign up for GR, General Relativity, and probably do a number theory class. Maybe sign up for, I don't know, something else technical, just because I miss it. Although I'll also have less time because I'm going to be looking for a job and such. But we'll see what happens. So I think that's all for tonight. As always, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to me, and I will keep saying things that I hope you find interesting and illuminating about life at MIT. For now, peace. I am disappointed that no one voted for me in the election. I did post a status on Facebook that encouraged people that if they don't like either candidate, just vote for me. I know constitutionally I'm too young, but it's good practice for when I do run in 2040 and become president. Nevertheless, it's been a good night. I'm tired though, so I'm going to go to sleep. And peace for now.